Food vendors say it's hard enough to make a living. Now they're complaining the city is driving them out of business. They're hoping a federal lawsuit will change that.
Remember, this is a case with national implications. If these restrictions are declared unconstitutional in El Paso federal court, other cities across the country might have to get rid of similar laws too.
In January 2011, mobile food vendors joined with the Institute for Justice to challenge city laws that made vending a losing proposition in El Paso.
In El Paso, Texas, the city has passed a law prohibiting food vending trucks from operating or even stopping within 1,000 feet of restaurants or convenience stores.
El Paso's regulations effectively turned the city into a no-vending zone, protecting brick-and-mortar restaurants at the expense of mobile vendors.
This morning, they filed a federal suit against the city of El Paso to fight those rules. They're being represented by a national nonprofit called the Institute for Justice. Now, attorneys argue the restrictions are unconstitutional under the 14th Amendment, which in part ensures the right to earn an honest living without unreasonable governmental interference.
The El Paso Restaurant Association admitted to the protectionist purpose of the regulations.
We wanted this ordinance in place to help establish restaurants keep their business.
Indeed, the city even admitted that the law served no public health or safety purpose.
Yes, sir. There was no health reason that we could find that would preclude that. That requirement was put in 2009 to address concerns of the fixed food establishment vendors who didn't think it would be good for a mobile to park right outside their business. But there's not a health reason or a Texas food rule that I can find that justifies that.
For El Paso vendors, the regulations represented a threat to their very existence.
Yvonne Castaneda is proud to call Destiny's ice cream her bread and butter. But ever since the city made changes to the food handling ordinance, she says her sales have gone down the drain.
Fortunately for El Paso vendors, the city repealed the laws in response to IJ's lawsuit.
And the city immediately hoisted the white flag and said that they would agree not to enforce it and in fact take it off the books. So the good news is, at least as far as the El Paso case goes, that law is coming off the books.
The victory in El Paso is a huge win for its mobile vendors, but the food truck wars are far from over. From coast to coast, cities have enacted all sorts of protectionist restrictions on vending. That's why IJ is continuing its nationwide fight for the economic liberty of all street vendors. For more information about the Institute for Justice, its victory in El Paso, and its National Street Vending Initiative, please visit ij.org.